Hey guys, Jamie here, and I'm going to show you how to make your own custom shelf in Maya, and I'm going to show you some things that you might want to have on that shelf. So the shelves are up here. We have all these different types of things in here, but we want our own one. So we want to go over to this little gear here, hit that, new shelf. I'll just call it new shelf for this video, new shelf. And you see it shows up here. And I'm pretty sure you could just re-edit that. You can go to shelf editor and you can name it whatever you want. New shelf too, sure. And then see updates there. And what you want to do here is add the buttons that you want to work with, the functions. So what I like to work with, I like to have the combine, the separate as usually my front two guys. So what you want to do is Control Shift, hold them both, and then middle mouse click, and it'll add it right to that shelf right there. So we want to do that again for separate, and now you have join and separate, which are things that you do all the time. Next thing you want to do, we want to freeze our transforms, we want to center our pivots, and we want to delete our histories. So what we can do is go under modify, and you can do freeze transform, Control Shift middle click, middle mouse click, and here's center pivot right here. There you go. And then we could go to, I believe it's edit, delete all by type. We want to do that. I'm not sure. There's a bit of a difference there, but I usually go with this. Control Shift middle mouse. Now we have these three here. And you can honestly just work with that if you're more of a hotkey kind of person, and then just have these things up here. But another thing we want to do, these are all like utility things and not really editing the geometry too much. What I like to do is I like to have export selection and import selection. So you can do import, Control Shift middle click, and then export, Control Shift middle click here. So you've got things there, pretty cool. I also like to do harden edge and soften edge, and you can do middle mouse click with shift and control held, then harden, soften, and they look a little similar, and sometimes I don't know which one I put first. So what you can do here is go into the little gear again, shelf editor, and you see you have all of your things here, and you can go to harden edge, and under icon label, let's go and just do a capital H so we remember, and then a capital S for the soften. And we'll save that, and you can see harden and soften here. Pretty good. Another thing I like to have is mirror, and mirror should be within here somewhere. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I cannot see this right now. All right, we're forgetting about mirror. That's all you need to do. There are several different things you can put on here, and it's really customizable to whatever you are most often using. So you can put all sorts of things on here. You can see mine here. I have the Jamie one here, and I have a bunch of stuff in here for me personally. And another thing you can do is go to shelf editor again, and let's say I wanted Jamie as the last one, then I can just go here and it says move down, and you see it's the last one there. So with our new shelf, we have all of these utilities. Works really well. I don't know what, oh, there we go, mirror, okay. So Control Shift, middle click, mirror, really good. What else do I got on here that I usually use? These are more like one-off things. So that's the majority of what I end up using on a regular basis. So let's say I'm working with this, and then I'm just like, okay, I want to delete the history and hit the freeze transform, and then I'm going to center the pivot on this. And I don't have to go in and go to modify and click any of this stuff. I could just go right to my tab right here, And let's say you have things like maybe you work on buildings and you use certain tools, and maybe you work on characters and you use certain tools. You can go ahead and just go here. Again, new shelf, let's just call this character. And now whenever I want to work with my character tools, it'll be right here. So I hope you found this helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.